closer, my dear. There you go.
It's been a while since we've been on the same side of the table.
It has been.
Hello and welcome to the Board Game Nights of the Round Table. I am Chris.
I'm Olivia.
And today we're playing
Everdell Duo.
Welcome to the table where the cardboard rules. Dice are rolling, nights are joking, games are oh so cool. We're the board game nights of the round table. Every night a new quest if we're able. Gather round the kingdom of strategy. From chess to Catan we play so casually. The clock strikes 8, the games begin. Who'll conquer tonight and who will win? Board game nights we play all night. Laughter echoes, games in sight. Cards and pieces, stories unfold in our kingdom of joy and gold. Sir Roll-Out and Lady Luck too. They gotta move, they got a clue. No dragons here, just fun and cheer. In this world we all revere. We pledge our loyalty to the game. In this round table there's no fame. Victory or loss doesn't matter, see. It's the fun and friends and camaraderie. Board game nights we play all night. Laughter echoes, games inside. Cards and pieces, stories unfold in our kingdom of joy and gold. We pledge our loyalty to the game. In this round table, there's no fame. Victory or loss doesn't matter. See, it's the fun and friends and camaraderie. Board game nights we play all night. Laughter echoes, games inside. Cards and pieces, stories unfold in our kingdom of joy and gold. In our kingdom of joy and gold.
So this is chapter 1, learning to work together. Our goal is to get 4 events and 85 points because we were playing the normal difficulty. The Gazette, and I think the Gazette is the pro us, and the Root is the against us, or the skunks working against us. So after years of fierce competition to governor the most prosperous and joyful cities in Everdell, Mayor Honey Sundew, I think that's you, Honey Sundew, and Oliver Topshell have surprised everyone by declaring that they will now work as a team to establish and govern a new city in the Emerald Valley. Such an undertaking is unprecedented in the history of Everdell, and though each critter has certainly proven their merits working on their own, time will tell if they can set aside some of their strongly opposing viewpoints to enact policies. Sorry, I think that's oddly worded. Strongly opposing viewpoints to enact policies that will benefit all of their citizens. The Gazette is poised and ready to bring you timely reporting on all the events of these 2 prominent figures of our time. And then the Root says doomed to fail ? The so-called prestigious mayors Sundew and Topshell have declared a union not unlike winter and summer, announcing a truce. 2 mayors governing one city try to keep up. Topshell, Sundew, is set to race circles around your slow and steady policies with wild new hairs sure to spiral to madness before the ink on the bill is even dry. The route has reporters in every corner of the valley watching and listening. The tragic headlines will not be difficult to formulate. Okay, so the reason why we have this little thing right here, this is a sharing. This campaign says we can openly share. Anytime in your turn, you can take one of your resources, one of your cards, or one of your occupation tokens and put it on there. And then when it's the other person's turn, they can pick it up.
Oh, so we're not working?
No, we are working together. We just have our own separate resources and we have our own separate workers, but we are building one city. So actually, we're going to want to figure out where our city is going to go.
That's what I was wondering, because I was like, we have this in the middle of the board.
Yeah. Okay, for those who have played Everdell, this will be similar but different. There's a competitive version of this, but it is in kind of my opinion that the competitive, the regular Everdell works just fine for 2 players. Totally. So I wasn't interested in that. I was more interested in the cooperative version of this. When you go to place a worker, you move the sun token forward. When you play a card to your city, you move the moon token forward. When you pick up a card, either be it from here or here, you can choose which one you want to move forward, the sun or the moon.
So is it done once it reaches?
Once it reaches there, once both tokens have reached the end, then the season is over.
Oh, the season is over. Okay,
Yes.
that makes a lot more sense. I was like, it's a short game.
So the thing is, since we're working against the skunky reporters, and that's very appropriate for reporters, each scenario tells us how many skunks to put at each location. In this case, we have 2 skunks going to the meadow, and we have 1 skunk going to these bottom locations here. Sometimes skunks will go on the events, preventing us from claiming those events as we play. So we'll roll the dice to determine 1 through 6, and they can't go on this token, but anytime this would be, like if a skunk were on number 2, by the way, and you were to move this symbol there, it would skip over to that one. Now, the only one that doesn't have a token is the share token. The sun and moon will go on here. But the reason why is because there are some conditions where the sun or the moon token have to be on that before we can share resources.
Oh, okay.
So, but that's later can. We also have this stopwatch, which means that we can move the sun or moon back.
Ooh.
But once we use it, we flip it over to show that we've used it.
How many
and
do we get?
We have 1 right now. So we start with 1 pocket watch. Sometimes in the other chapters, we'll have 2. So we'll determine where the skunks go. The other thing too is we have these river locations, and every season we're gonna flip these over. So that's a really good, okay. So this one just says in your city you can activate 2 of these green icons, but they have to be different ones. That's why this says not equal. So first of all, we're gonna figure out where the skunk goes. That is for here, it's gonna go on the number 1.
First one.
So it sounds like this is gonna start here then. And then if I roll a 1 again for up here in the meadow, then it goes to the next one forward. If it's at the top, it just loops back around.
So does that mean we can't
4.
go there?
No, okay, I'll explain this in a second, but another skunk goes to number 4. And then finally down here, 2. Oh, okay. Well, that's not bad for, unfortunately, those get discarded, but that could be a lot worse.
What is that?
It activates the green things.
Oh, I'm
in your
sorry.
city.
Man, that was a good one.
It was, but at the beginning, we're not going to have a whole bunch of green things right away.
That's true.
Okay, so we get to work together. We're going to draw 2 of these, and then we draw these 3 cards here. Just the facts. We get to activate these. We can also save these, so if we don't use it, we get to choose which one. The other 2 get discarded. No, they get put back into the deck, and the deck gets reshuffled. Once we use it, we're not supposed to use it for the rest of the campaign. Just the fact, newspapers and reporters are coming under scrutiny, and the mayors are making efforts to crack down on misinformation in the press. Each player discards 1 card, then remove 1 skunk from the meadow for this season. This is bumper bounty. Is that bumper? Yeah. Farmers throughout the county are reporting a bumper crop this year, which sells to which with plenty to sell and even some to share. So if we do this, we activate what are these things called again? It's a production. The green ones.
Spring.
It's not spring. It's I think they have terms for them, because I know the blue ones are like political. The reds are
Diplomatic.
the reds are locations. Oh, here we go. Yeah, production, governance. The tans are traveler. The reds are destination, and the purples are prosperity. So we activate any production, either in your city or in the meadow. So we could go ahead and activate that even if we're not in it. And then new roads lead to old places. The recently finished road you're seeing are seeing much use as critters are discovering faster routes to their. Oh, the recently finished roads are seeing much use to their destinations. Okay, activate a river space that has a skunk on it. So that would give us let us activate
That one.
Yeah. So we get to agree on which one to keep, and the other two go back into the deck. Which one would you like? Which one sounds best to you?
I think we should keep this one because these don't change, do they?
These will change every season.
Oh, every season.
But I mean, like
then
having that.
one, I would be good. I was thinking for next round because you don't know where the skunk is gonna go, because we're not gonna have a whole lot of production. So it's up to you whether you want to keep that one or not.
Yeah, and this one's also tempting.
I would keep that one. Activate a production in the city
Or in the meadow. Yeah.
Because there's a lot of them in the meadow,
Yeah.
so you could get a lot of stuff.
So we'll save the bumpers bounty. So these two, just put them in the bottom of the deck. We'll shuffle the deck before we draw again. Which we won't draw again this game unless we do like really, really well. Okay. So this just tells us who goes first. The hare goes first, and then the tortoise. So you're gonna go first. We get to draw. Okay, we get to choose who does these actions. So in that case, you get to draw. We would draw one card from the deck and then one card from the meadow. Okay, so the way the sun and moon token work with these cards is, if you want to pay to buy one of these resources, it has to be adjacent to the sun or moon token. So in other words, if I wanted to buy the mole, I would have to wait.
Until it gets there.
The sun or moon was here or here if the skunk wasn't there.
Okay.
So the other thing too is you'll see this has a card with an arrow pointing down on it. Instead of paying a resource to buy him, you would discard a card from your hand. There's
So
no
we get
hand
cards.
limit.
Sorry, it's been a minute.
Yeah, we have cards in our hands.
Okay.
There's no hand limit in this game, unlike in Everdell, and there's no city limit because building cities takes and critters
So do
take
we
these
only
things.
get 2 cards to start with?
You and I both start out with 2 cards, and then one of us, yes, a piece, and then one of us may draw a card from the deck, and one of us may draw the card from the meadow. We get to choose who does that, and one person may take both actions. Oh, this is actually pretty good.
Mine's not too bad either. What'd you
Bye.
get?
Oh, never mind. We're not allowed to say what we have in our hands specifically.
Okay.
But these are good cards for activating later. Do you want? Trying to see what card we would grab in the meadow. Now, sometimes like if you're doing,
We put it in our hand from the meadow?
yes, and then we'd replenish it.
So we don't have to buy it from the meadow
No.
like we do in Everdell.
Well, we buy it from the meadow when we play the resources, but you can also go here, for example, pull a card from the meadow, and then grab one of those occupation tokens. Okay, the other thing about occupation tokens, the color has to match. So an occupation token allows you to pull a critter into your village without paying the cost. So if I were to buy this carnival, if I were to buy the carnival, then and I have an occupation token, I can get anybody that has a green production on there because it matches the carnival, which is green. There's another. I have a red location, which is a locomotive. We're explaining. So if we have, it's a traveler. So then I could get the shepherd, for example, without paying the price.
What about the post office?
The post office could also do the shepherd. Okay. So the other thing too is once you can only do that color purchase. So once you have a red occupation token on an occupation token on a red card, you can no longer get another red critter, even if you have more than one red village. So the occupation tokens only work 1 per color.
But you can buy more.
You can still buy critters, yes, but you can only use the occupations like a total of
one time
one time per color.
per color.
Yes. So like if we had
one
both the
production, one diplomatic, one.
one governor, one traveler, one and then one location, because the red count as locations, because they all have locations. So we are trying to get 4 events, and we can use this to kind of track how we're doing. So we're trying to get 4 events and score at least 95 points total. Wait, no, I'm 85, but hold on, 4 events, 80, but does that give us 85 points if we succeed or fail? Player must have at least 4 events at the end of the game and a score of 85 or more points in order. Okay, yep, so we have to score the points and have the events. Sometimes our goals will happen at specific times. Yep. So do you want to pull a card from the meadow or do you want to pull a card from the deck?
So if I pull a card from the meadow, I stick it in my hand, correct?
Yes. Yep.
What is the one right there?
This one?
Yeah.
The inventor, you can trade resources. You can do this 4 times. You can trade a resource. You can trade any resource for another resource and a victory point.
I'll take that one.
Okay. Spelunker.
Do I get one of these too, or I just get to choose?
You don't get that unless you go to this space.
So this is just an action that
This
we're
is
doing?
this is what we get for opening the.
Oh, okay.
So, and I will take one from the. Okay, we got a peddler, which is you trade 1 resource for any 2 resources. And again, that's a production. Oh, okay. This is really good. I got a. Well, okay. So obviously, one of the most coveted spaces is going to be this one. You get to go first. So we're not supposed to talk about what we have in our hands, but we can talk about our general strategy. Obviously, we're going to want to get events. So the way these in parentheses works is like this says like whoever has more buildings plus 4 stone is that way you don't just build a building and go claim that right away. So you have to have 4 stone to claim that. And you add the number of skunks that are in this space to that number. So some events will be harder to claim, but right now there's no skunks in this top space, so we don't have to worry about that.
Question,
Yes.
Where do I get stone?
This is the only place you can get stone. This gives you any resource, plus you draw a card from here.
Okay.
That's the only way to get stone. Also, again, you can get critters to build stone. I'm trying to see who, okay, like the market, for example, you get 1 of each resource if you go there. It's pretty powerful. That costs 2 wood, two twigs. Huh?
Post office, you get 3 of any resource and a
Well, let me.
point. But you have to lay down a card.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, so cards kind of act as pseudo resources in this game. Okay, well, so you're not supposed to mention specifically what you have in your hand,
Okay.
just to keep that in mind. But
Well, I'm just learning.
no, yeah,
so-
that's what I'm saying. Since we're learning, okay. The other thing, another rule I'd like to point out is some of these cards have this little star icon on them. You can't activate 2 star icons like at a time. So this says you may discard from your city to play a critter for -3 points. If there's another star icon, then you couldn't pair those together. But you could, for example, play this one and this one. It says after you play a critter, gain 1 berry. We're actually going to want to get the
Where's
shopkeeper.
the star icon?
It's a little star icon right there.
Oh, okay.
We're going to want to get the shopkeeper in our we're going to want to get him in our town sooner rather than later.
Okay.
But I'm trying to think how we want to play this because it's like he's 3 berries.
I get to go first, right?
Yes. I'm trying to think like cuz okay, like I'm oh boy. The chip sweep's pretty good too because he essentially doubles one of your city's production things. So the other thing too is we choose who gets what from productions, like so we both don't just get everything from productions. We choose who gets what. But I'm still thinking the shopkeeper is really, really good to have in your city.
Well, I'm trying to collect stuff to build.
Yeah, well, the thing is, like, this is really good. And then if we get that one, we could get
So I could go to there and get the wood and berries first. I could give you the
Wait,
berries.
yeah, you could share a berry with me. I could go there, get the berries, 2 berries, and then
And I could keep it berry because then if I get one more, then I could get you. Then I could set down the card with that I got from the meadow.
and then the way that would work too is like, for example, the toad would essentially be a free person because once it's a shopkeeper, we gain a berry for him.
Oh, okay.
So
That would be great.
yeah. Okay, cool. So you're gonna go to the
Do I have to have on a specific
you just
thing
put
to
one of
share
your
with you?
you put your resource. No, this game you just have open sharing.
We have to put all the resources
So you placed
on
a
there?
worker. Hold on, you placed a worker. No, just you put one resource, one card, or one of these tokens on there. So you move the sun marker forward since you placed a worker. Yeah, we're just gonna place our workers down just for the overhead camera's benefit.
That's fine.
So I don't know why, but I'm picturing I can't do a good Jimmy Stewart impression, but I'm imagining the turtle talks like Jimmy Stewart. Mari. Let's get some more berries, and I'm gonna pick up your berry.
So this bunny talks like Bugs Bunny.
Okay, well that's going to.
What's up, dog?
You're gonna talk, well, that's Southern. You gotta talk like a New Yorker.
What's up, doc?
Okay. So yeah, placing workers moves the sun and the moves the sun. Playing cards moves the moons. And then if we pick up a card, we can either draw a card from the meadow or draw a random face-up card. Doing that we can either choose the sun or the moon. And remember, at any time we can trade 2 cards for 1 resource. Okay, so you have 1 berry and 2 twigs. This is the best way to get stone, and you draw a card?
Do I get one of these, or did you not share it with me?
What? You either choose berry or resin.
Oh, okay. It's not 2 of
Yeah.
both.
Now, if you're trying to build the marketplace, for example, which is a really good thing to build, you could trade 2 cards for your resin. So you could go here and draw a card from the meadow and get one of these, or you could go here, get one of any resource, and draw a card from the deck. I like the Splunker. You discard a card, and then you draw a card, and you get a victory point.
Yeah, I agree with you that, but I need more resources to be able to do that. So I guess I could go ahead and get the card.
Well, we need a stone for sure. So what? And if I need to, I can throw.
So I'll take the stone and I'll take this card here. Is that what happens?
Well, I'm just confused. And then you draw a card from here.
And it goes here.
Wait, no, you don't draw a card from the meadow. You draw a card from the deck. This is the one you draw the card from the meadow. And then you move the sun. It's going to skip over this location because of the dirty skunks. Those journalists. Oh, you buy... I don't know if that's really worth it. Okay, I'm going to send you a card that I don't think is really worth it, so I'm going to share that with you. So on your turn, you can pick that up. We'll put this kind of over here. That way you can discard it if you need to grab another resource. And we move the sun marker for you placing your guy. Unfortunately, this will be the last time we can place a guy, because once the sun is moved, it's done.
So only one person can go on these, right?
Yes. Yep. I'm wondering if I should send my guy to get some resources. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and just move the moon token to buy the shopkeeper. And
with the moon you can buy any. Oh, because the sun is touching it.
well, no, yeah, you're right. Thank you for reminding me of that. But yeah, yep. And then yep, we got a monk. Okay. After you play I feel like this table's moving away from us. After you play a critter, gain a berry.
So I'm guessing it's my turn.
Yep.
So I pick this card up, and then I really need resource.
That's why I left that open. That's going to move the sun to over here, so now we can no longer move the sun. Can you send me a berry? I can send it back to you, but I can buy a barge toad, and I can actually send you a resin. That's what I'll do. I'll send you a resin, okay?
I need a resin really
That's
bad.
what I'm saying. So you gave me the berry, so it's my turn. Yeah, you said that was the last worker, so that's good. So, I can't buy the barge toad yet, but give me a turn and I will be able to buy. Oof.
What?
Sorry. So the skunk makes that hard to. I gotta time. I'm having a hard time timing things.
Well, you have to get the moon to the end.
Yeah, but okay, like we can't buy the mole. We can't buy the market. If I buy, because nothing's touching the barge toad, so I can't
Okay.
buy him. That was what would give me.
You don't have any more pieces, or you're not allowed to set any more down. Because then
Well,
you
no,
could pick one
I
up from the
can't.
meadow.
No, I can't because the sun's at the end.
So the people no longer can be set down.
Right. The
What's
workers
the
can't.
moon for then?
The moon is for either
Buying.
you can either place cards down with the moon, or you can either move the sun or the moon to draw a card. And so I'm okay. What I can do, I can at least give us this guy for free. Taking your berry, and then that gives me a berry back for doing that guy. This activates. So after you play a critter, you gain a berry, and then his thing activates on my turn. So I get 2 berries, and I'll put a berry back in there. Now it's your turn. Now the thing is,
Oh, I can't get any resin though.
yeah. Do you have 2 cards that you're willing to let go of?
Yeah.
And then do that for a resin. That's like the.
Did I put them here?
Just put them face up so we know which ones to shuffle. Okay, so you're gonna buy this, and here's your berry back, by the way. And how much is it? You paid for it, so put it there, and then pay your resources.
I paid for this?
You bought it.
Oh, okay. That's not what I was planning on doing.
Oh, it
but-
wasn't?
Okay.
I'm sorry. That gives us one of each resource, so I thought that was worth it
No,
to get.
that's not what I was gonna do.
You honey,
at all.
you're playing the game, so if you want to do something else, go ahead. I just
I
thought that
thought I'm putting down, so I can't get resin.
you can trade 2 cards for any one resource.
Okay, that's what I thought. And then I was gonna do.
Well, actually, we couldn't have done that anyway. The moon's too far ahead.
Well, so this is what I was gonna do.
You discard 3 cards and you get 1 victory point and free resources.
And 3 resources, so that's better because then you can pick what you want.
Yeah. Okay, so it's my turn.
Plus, you get a victory point.
Okay. Well, I think we go ahead and get the barge toad anyway because that'll just unlock more resources. I mean, are you okay with that?
I'm fine with that.
I mean, it's for free, but that'll end this turn though. Is that cool with you this season?
That's
I'm going to go ahead and buy the barge toad, which I would pay the berry, but I get it back because of him. And I'm going to go ahead and probably take a resin because I think resin's going to be the resource that we have a harder time buying. And since I bought a card, we're going to move the moon. Ooh, that chapel looks nice. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take a resin because I think that I think that's a whole lot. I think that's worth more right now than twigs, right? Wouldn't you agree?
yeah, and it's your turn, right?
Yeah. So, okay, now that this is over, these are going to go back to the beginning. Our skunks are going to get removed. We're going to replace them here in a second. Our workers go back to our hand, to our thing. Then these river tiles get discarded. We place 2 new river tiles down. This one's going to give us 3 berries. And this is going to give us... this lets us activate any location a critter's already on. So if we sent a critter here, for example, to get these things, then, or if we were here, for example, a critter was already there, we put it essentially copies any location.
Nice.
Okay, so if we're starting for up here, let's figure out where the skunks are gonna go. We got 4, so we got a skunk going back to number 4. They like that location. And we got 4, so instead of going to 4, it's gonna go to 5. So when we get to here, the skunks are gonna... Okay, And then finally, 6. Okay, so the skunks are going to block out that location. So we're not going to be able to get any of those right now, except if we use this. This will still copy those. Okay, and don't forget we have this to activate. Okay, so this activates any one production either in our city or on the meadow,
Did we get
which we
these
forgot
this
about.
time? Or no?
Hold on. So we're here in spring. So that means the turtle goes first. But also, yeah, one of us, we get to choose who gets what. That means like one of us will choose who gets the berry, and the other person will choose who gets the stick or the resin, and one person gets to draw a card. I have one card in my hand, so I think I'm going to go ahead and draw the card. That's okay. And then how do you want to divvy up the other resources?
I'd like to have the resin if possible.
Okay, I will take a berry then, and then I can, we can talk about buying some critters or something. This is kind of cool because it gives us access to any of the locations in the city.
Okay.
The map maker. But the market would also be worth having.
So this counts as having the house. We just need 4 rocks.
Yes. Yep. And in this we need 1 traveling thing, plus 3 of the victory ones to get that. 3 of the in the fair we just have to have 1 of each.
Okay, well I have an idea. We can go here and get 3 rocks, and then you just need a 4th one, and you'll have that. That one at least.
Yeah, I'm also wondering about maybe getting like a peddler in our thing, because we can like really get a bunch of one resource and trade those for other resources. So we want a peddler before fall.
That would be great.
Before the start of fall. So we have until, we have summer.
You have the berries. If you need me to share, I can.
And the carnival is nice because that activates, well, since this guy's blocking, wait, the shepherd would be worth getting too, but let's see, we need to, we don't have any, do you have any prosperity cards in your hand? You can say if you have like a type of card. I have 1 prosperity card in my hand.
Remind me what prosperity is.
Purple.
Yes, I have 1.
Okay. So, and the other thing too is we are 1 green away in a prosperity from getting the Emerald Treaty.
Which one would you rather have? Because I can probably do either.
And then if we get 2 prosperities, we can also do that as well. So, I'm really not sure. It's, I'm just actually thinking 85 points. That's going to be a lot of points. Like, I'm just curious on how that's going to happen.
We have 5 right now. We need 80 more points.
Each unique. Use up to 3. Oh. Okay, so for every resource you give, it has to be a unique resource. You get 2 victory points. The wood carver, you can convert 1 resource into another resource and a victory point, but you can only do that 2 times. The chap will let you draw a card from the deck, 1 from the meadow, get a random resource and a victory point.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, the market again just gives us 1 of each resource.
That's pretty good too.
Yeah. This gives us 3 berries, and again with the peddler, we can convert 1 resource into 2 other resources. So I wonder if maybe getting the peddler, like getting here, then getting the peddler.
This 1 card that has the purple on it, prosperity, could give us a lot of points. I don't know what yours are like.
Well, mine will give us points if we get a particular. It gives us victory points for every 2 victory points for every of a certain type in our.
Yeah, mine too.
But mine, I'm not seeing. I only have it's my other card that has that. But it's worth getting. But it's like they don't have to activate now. Now the other card I have is nice, but we'll have to see about playing it. I'm trying to think like how do we want to, I think. I mean, what do you think should be our priorities here? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I think I like my idea of going to going here, and then that'll give me a bunch of berries, and then I go here, and then I could trade those. I could trade 1 resource for 2, and then whenever that activates again, Because we could buy the chip sweep and activate that again, for example.
But we only need 2 more people, and we can get that 5.
You're right about
So we
that.
need to do that. Maybe you could focus on that, and then I can either go for this one or this one. So which one do you want me to go for? Because I can get 3 rocks this next time, and then set my person down and get a card and get this,
Right.
and then that'll be done.
Well, yeah, because we have a building. Yeah, the other thing, and then we have the rocks to buy stuff as we go. That's totally it. That's a good one to go for.
And it's 6 points.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, we got to remember that placing the workers here is important because we only have so many times we can place our workers with the sun.
Yeah, I also think like we need to find prosperity cards because that's how you're gonna win.
Yeah.
So we can't get too focused.
And the other
on
thing too
all
is
the
these
other-
activate you get, like, if you go to this one, you take a berry as well. And this one, like, if you get this one, that'll give you a stone. So just keep that in mind.
Oh, those just give you singles.
Yeah, but they give you the thing and that resource.
Oh, okay, sweet. So maybe it would be good for me to just go ahead and get the one with the stone on
The
it.
thing I got to remember is right now only these 2 are available. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll send my guy here, since I'm the first to go. I'll go here to get some berries.
So which one do you want me to focus on?
Well, and then that'll let me buy a peddler's. Well, yeah, he's still adjacent to the moon, so that's what I'll do. And then, okay, I think the idea of going for this one's good because then that gives us a stockpile of stone to work with.
Okay.
And we can go from there to. Do you want amber, by the way, for anything?
Yeah. Yes,
okay.
please.
Okay, so I'll put that in our share pool and.
My turn?
Yep, and remember we can always set the moon or the we can once per game we could send the moon or the sun back. Oh, what are you doing? Are you discarding him?
If I want to keep my prosperity card, or do you want me to get rid of my prosperity card?
What resource did you need? What are you doing? Like, tell me what you're doing.
I'm
You sent a
getting
guy, so
3
that's good.
rocks.
Okay.
And a point, but I have to discard a
No,
card.
that's fine. I was just trying to. I didn't know what you were doing, so
Sorry.
it's okay.
And the inventor, yeah, I can invent up to 4 times, but I don't know if you want me to get rid of my prosperity
No,
card.
that's hard because the inventor is like right there, so it's Okay.
Okay, your turn.
Okay, so I'm
How do
going
we
to.
get more cards? Because this doesn't seem
You go here to
like-
draw, and there's things that'll let you draw cards.
Okay. Because you only got 1 card that last time.
Yep, that's just you got to be careful for your game. Your movement takes points. So I'm going to spend the 2 to buy the chip sweep, which that activates and gives us 1 back. So I spent the 1 for the peddler, and I can trade 1 resource for 2. Hey, look, the Hall of Records. That's good. So what resource do you want me? You have 3 stone. Do you want me to trade these 2? Well, I can trade them for any resource. So do you want me to get stone and resin,
Yeah.
or 2 stone, or what do you want me to do?
I need 1 more resin and I need 1 more stone for.
So you need 1 more stone and 1 more resin. Well, I can give you 1 at a time.
That's fine.
Oh, that moves the moon forward too.
So give me the stone first, please.
Okay. Pebble. Okay.
Pebble.
There you go.
Now it's my turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. I will go here.
And you will claim this to our town. We'll put this up here. And then you get a berry.
Oh, I guess stone. No, berry. Sorry.
Okay, I'm trying to see if there's anything I want to come back to. Oh, and that moves us forward as well. So next time we activate the sun, unless we use our stopwatch, that's going to be it for placing workers. So you can also choose to move the sun or the moon forward to draw a card as well. So that's like an action you can always take.
I wonder if we should go back because you've only put down 1.
Well, I'm not sure what else I would want to do right now. That's why I'm trying to figure that out. Because
Okay.
the thing is, like, I could send you this card. Well, What happened to all your pebbles?
I spent them to get this.
No, you just have to have the pebbles. It doesn't cost. That's why I'm saying we should do that, because that we stockpile. You just have to have the pebbles in your inventory.
Perfect. Well, then I can buy this card next round.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm wondering if I should, like, maybe I might go get some twigs.
I just won't be able to get that one till next turn then if you go, because the sun will go here.
You can get that this turn?
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, why don't I just draw a card?
I mean, as long as I can do, it moves the moon to
place a
card, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well then,
I think we just play efficiently. We save the stopwatch because we can stock. We don't
fine.
stockpile these, but we get more points in our campaign if we do these. So I'm just going to move the moon forward and draw a card. And okay. Oh, okay, cool. I like that card. Nice. So that's going to move the moon forward again.
Oh, but you didn't give me a resin. Were you?
Oh, well, I would have done that anyway.
Okay, so there. And then 3 rocks or pebbles.
Okay. Alrighty. So it's my turn. I guess just draw another card.
That's fine, and I'll move the sun on my turn, and that'll be it. I'll
Okay.
just have to somehow collect some cards next time, because I am out.
You can draw. I'll let you draw a card from the meadow to your hand.
Okay.
Because yeah, and I can always send cards your way too. So I'll just do this. Oh, that's actually a good card. So that means we have no more moon actions we can take. So if you want to place your worker. Okay, that's actually a really good one, yeah. But actually, our peddler might actually be better. I think our peddler is actually better, so I'll send.
You just need to put one more person down, and we have the first one.
Okay, well these all go back to the beginning here, to our. Okay, these get discarded, and then we draw 2 new ones.
So we have 23 points.
This gives us 2 resins and a berry, and this gives us 2 resins and a stone. So.
I'm missing a bunny.
There. And these go back here, and then go ahead and draw a card from the meadow.
Oh, we have 24 points. I forgot about that one.
2.
Oh,
so
how many do I draw from
24
the meadow?
from the meadow. Or draw a card from the meadow. 2, so it's going to go to 3. Then 5. It's going to go here.
What is that prosperity card?
That is the Hall of Records. You gain 1 point for every one of these in your city. Yeah.
Do these activate? Do we get stuff this turn or no?
No, because you can see here, and also you get to go first. And these are symbols you only worry about when you're doing the challenge game.
Oh, okay. You want me to get the market?
Okay, well the thing is, once these are going to be harder to get, one of these two, but like.
Which one?
So whichever one you think works best for you. Man, I'm wondering, how are you supposed to get 85 points?
I don't know. What is that? 2 prosperities and you get 5 points?
Yeah, which we have.
One.
We'll have 1. It's heroic leadership. And then the fair is we have 1 of each, and I think we have everyone except for a traveling one. Traveling, yeah, because we have the governance, we have the production, we have the location, and we have, so we just need a traveler, which I do have one of those in my hand, which is actually pretty good, but it's not super expensive. It's just I could get the resources I need to build it in 1 turn. You get to go first, by the way.
Oh, I do. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I can send, like, if you need I can send a card that I don't really deem to be very useful to you. I'm just trying to figure out how we want to get the points that we need to.
Well, since I'm building places, I better get some more wood.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna have to have some more resin.
Okay.
Oh, can you move the sundial?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. So the shepherd will let us get one of those icons. We get a card and a victory point, so it's objectively better than that location, and skunks can't block it. But I'm just like, how do I want to handle this? That gives us 2 resin and a berry. That gives us 2 resin and a stick.
You've been collecting people, so do you need more berries?
Well, I'm just like, and then the Splunker will let us trade a card for a victory point, which is good. But I'm wondering if we need more of our cards for resources. I have a really cool card in my hand, but it is expensive. So I'm just like, how do I want
Do you
to?
want to give it to me?
Well, it's berry kind of.
Oh, never mind then. Do you need me to share a berry with you this time?
Well, ooh, the Chipsmith lets us activate 2 things in our city. So, assuming you're okay with it, I'm going to send a guy to over here, unless you were planning on using that space. Mm-hmm. It gives me 2 sticks and a resin, or it gives me 1 stick and 2
Did you
resin.
need this?
Oh, no. Not right now.
Can you share a resin with me?
Let me see. Yes, I can.
Thank you.
Oops. Sharing. All right. That moves the sun further. Yeah, because we moved from there to there. Yep. Okay. So now it's your turn.
Okay. You move the moon. I'm going to go ahead and just pick up a card and see what
Okay.
kind of options I can get.
So that means we can't buy the Hall of Records until the next turn. That's fine. That's not really too super important right now.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to purchase with my resin and a twig. I'm going to purchase the greenhouse, which is a traveler, which means that we do have. No, we're 1 away from having access to. 2 away from having access to that, I guess. But that does give us this for a start. Plus, I think that actually gives us what we need to get the fair. So, okay, it also lets us activate any 2 of the green on our turn. So,
Did you move the moon?
I did not. But what do you want to do? How do you want to do that? I mean, I'm the one who gets to choose in my city. Well, what 2 resources? I guess I could get 2 stone.
I have 2 stone.
Well, I mean, I need 3 stone for something.
Okay, well then get 2 stone.
So what I'll do is,
But you could go here and get 3 stone and a victory point.
yeah.
Oh, but this is a free action, isn't
Yeah,
it?
this activates the.
Yeah.
These are one-time. These travelers are one-time uses. So.
So you get one thing or 2 things?
Okay. So. 2, but they have to be different.
So right here and right here.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I want. Because if I take the berry, because we're gonna want to buy people.
I have more berries to share.
You do? Okay. So I'll take a resin, and I will trade 1 berry for 2 stone. Okay. So we can, at any point if we want, we can send somebody to there, but that does limit us on sending our workers. But that does give us 5 points, so that's
Well, should I go ahead?
fine. I'm wondering about sending the worker to the post office, like you were saying, sending a card and getting free resources and a victory point. Are you okay if I do that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Because that'll.
I need 1 more stone
Oh, you do?
and 1 more resin, and I can put another priority card down.
Okay. Well, I will take 2 stone and a resin then. And a victory point. Okay, so that moves the sun over here. So we can place things down.
Are you gonna share something?
Yeah, I'll send you a stone for now. You can go over here, get 2 resin and a berry.
I can't. The sun
that's
is
right.
at the
You're
end.
correct. Unless we use our stopwatch, but I don't think we need to worry about that.
I can move the moon and grab another card.
That's fine. I'll build for my last turn, which will give us.
Can I have a resin too?
Yeah. Well, you can't pick that up till the start of your turn,
That's fine.
which my turn starts next, but that's fine. I'll put it there. And then I will build with the 3 stone. I'll build that, which gives us what we need for this one.
For which one?
This one. And that one, actually. We can get both of those, but then that takes a lot of our 15. That gives us 21 points, though. And then that is 21, it's 32, 37.
I think this card's gonna help though.
Okay. Well. Okay. So
This card's gonna be worth 8 once I set it down.
that takes us.
Yeah.
Okay. So these are going to go here, and then all these go back. These go back. Turtles. Here. Here you go. Look at the final 2 river locations because we are now in autumn. We got 2 stones. That actually might be super, super helpful.
Is this fall now?
And a card, and you play a card for 1 rest of your. Yeah, we're in autumn right now.
And then we have
So,
this and that's it?
Yeah, but like these, okay. So one of us, I get to activate one thing of my choice. You get to activate another one, and you get a free resource.
Okay.
So which one am I going to activate?
Are you gonna put the skunks first?
Oh yeah, that's probably going to dictate my strategy. 1, because of course. 3. And then finally, 3 again. So he's going to block the twigs. Okay. Which resource do I want? Like, that's where it comes down to. We're doing a trade 1 resource for 2 resources.
What's the new one you put down?
This one
2
you,
stones
and then
what?
you draw a card from the deck, and then you play a card at -1 resource.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty cool. Okay, so we can get we can get all of these except, we need 1 more to get that one.
Do you get to go first this time?
Yeah, and I get to choose which one I want to, which one I want to activate. I mean, you can choose as well. I'm just like, which one do I want to get? Man. This card is in my hand. And that's probably not going to be, I'm probably not going to be able to do that one this turn. Oof.
You just need 1 more person, right? Or did we get the 1 more person? Oh, we still need 1 more person.
Yeah, we still need to get 1 more person. That's probably right. I probably need to focus on doing that. Well, the thing is, we have a post office, so we can get the shepherd for free. We have that, but we don't have any travelers.
We can get the shepherd for free for the post office?
If we get one of these doors, yeah. Since it's
okay.
red, it matches the red.
Okay.
But like we don't have any. We have a purple building, but there's no purple characters. Are you able to get this, or do you want me to try to get that? The Hall of Records.
I would have you try to get that.
That's fine. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll take a stone. Because what I'll do is I'll activate the trader. I'll trade a berry for a stone, and then for the Hall of Records, I just need to get 2 resin and 1 twig. You can choose which one of these you want to activate.
Oh, I get to choose?
Yeah, we both get to choose, and then you get 1 resource of your choice as well. So can I take this resin back, or do you need it?
I really need it.
Okay.
But if you need it,
That's fine. Just if you can.
well, I can't send anything till my turn.
Yeah.
And you said you were going first.
That's true.
So I guess I'll. I mean, I guess you can take it back because I could get this and put 2 resin.
Oh, that's right. I do get 2 resources, so never mind. I can take the 2 resin. That's what I'll do.
And then
So I forgot I got 2 resources. I took a stone and I took a stone and resin. Yeah.
And then you said I could get one more? Or
No,
was
you
this
draw-
2 and 8? I can choose 1 and 1 or no?
Yeah, you can get, and then you get 1 resource of your choice.
Then I get 1 resource of my choice. Okay.
Oh, you know what?
I'll take one of these.
I just
Maybe
realized
I should
something.
No, this is exactly what I need. Oh no.
What?
I want to change this
That's
to
fine.
this. Okay.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this right because, like, I need a twig.
Maybe you should take this back. Instead of doing a stone and a twig, do 2 twigs. Because I need to keep these. This is exactly what I need for 2 cards.
I need to get a twig though.
You don't have one at all? I thought you got a stone and a twig.
No, I could take a resin back
Yeah.
and do that, but then I'd need 2 resins, which I can get. Or you know what? Actually, if I go here, then I can draw the card, and there's just play a card, so I can move this forward, and then I could play. Although I think that means from your hand, though. Do you think that means from your hand, or do you think you just play a card for -1 resource?
Well, you told me that was a meadow card.
Yeah. Well, oh, you're right. That has a meadow on it. You're right. You're totally right. So I can't do that.
Huh?
You're right. That is a meadow card. But
Does it have the meadow on it?
Yeah, there's a little metal icon on it.
Yeah, so that one doesn't
If
have
I
the
go,
meadow icon.
if I go here, I can get the door,
Yeah.
which will let me buy the shepherd
Yep.
when the moon
and
gets
you
to
could
him.
buy that at the same time.
Yeah, and then that'll let me draw a card. So
Yeah.
I'll draw this card, which we move the sun forward, and we flip this one over. Oh, it's a storyteller. Play a card from your hand for -3 points. That's actually really good. I wish we'd have gotten that earlier.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. It's just okay. So now it's your turn.
Are you okay if I
Do what you need to do. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and we got the door as well. So
I'm gonna put this one down. And that'll be 2.
okay. Actually, I do have a question about the. Wait, I might have played this wrong.
Because now for every color you have at least 3 in your city, you get 2 points. So we have 6.
Yeah.
We have 3 and 3. 3. Yeah, 3 and 3. So we have 6 right now. So if we can put 2 more paw prints down, we'll have another.
I'm just a little. Autumn is throwing me off. This is the card draws and production activates. Divide among any combination you agree to. One player can take all the actions for themselves. The other player agrees. If that's true, then why is this separated by a line? Oh, that's why it was on the skunk side.
Oh.
So actually, you know, we misplayed that, and I'm sorry. That's why I was thrown off.
This is our last round?
Yeah, and I think it would have worked out fine either way. But it's fine. We did it the way we just made a little bit of a mistake. But yeah.
Okay.
I that was my bad. I was like, why is this throwing me off? It's because there's no skunk up there. That's why it's throwing me off. Okay.
I thought we still have one more round.
Nope. Once it's over, it's over.
Okay.
How many points do you think we have?
We have close to 40.
Okay. So if I... Cool, start playing. Okay, I need 2 resin. But we need 1 more critter. So I have the door. So I can move the moon. Oh wait, it's not touching the shepherd though yet. And we do need to send some workers to pick up some things. So we have... You played the third one, so do you want me to send a worker over here to grab this?
Yes.
Okay, so that moves the sun forward. So let's just grab that. Oh, and I draw a card. Did you get the stone for when you got that one?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, okay, that's nice. I don't know if I can get it in time, but it's nice. Okay, it's your turn.
Well, you probably need everything you have.
Yeah, and I'm going to need another resin on top of that. I'm not sure how to get that.
Well,
I guess I could
could have given
discard.
it to you. If
I
you
could
would've
discard
let
2
me
cards to
know.
pay for it. I mean, you could give it to me now if you don't, but I thought you needed everything.
I don't have. I need a stone.
You need a stone?
Well, I guess I could get rid of 2 and get a stone and put 1 down.
That's fine.
Would that work? And then I'll just put this and this and build a chapel. So if you get 1 more of these, that'll give us another 2 points.
Okay. But this will give us 4 points if I build this one instead.
That's
Oh,
fine.
that moves the moon forward a space, by the way. Since you built, it's my turn. I'm going to discard 2 cards to move the moon forward another space and play this.
You don't have another person?
I do have another guy.
Because then I could have sat down to get the person.
Well, here's the thing. You can play your guy to get what? What are you wanting to get? You want to get this one?
Can I get that?
Yeah, it just takes 2
sweet.
things.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So I'll move the sun forward. And then what I'll do is I will place this guy to bring the shepherd in because, wait, which one? Maybe the chipsmith gives us more points. Yeah, I will do the...
If you do this, we'll be an extra 2 points. How much
Why
will
would
the
that give-
chipstiff?
That'll give, like, okay, he's worth 1 point, he's worth 2.
Because it'll be an extra 2 on the palace because it'll be 3.
Every color, for every color you have in your city.
At least 3 in your city.
Oh, okay. So +2, so yeah, that'll give us more points. Oh, wait,
I'm reading that correctly, like
yeah.
for every color you have.
Oh, if you have at least 3, okay, so we have 3 green in our city.
Yeah.
We have 3 purple in our city.
And if you get 1 more.
Either one will work, and this will give us more points because it's also red.
Oh, okay.
So we'll put the chapel there and just see what comes
Oh,
up.
it also is right. Okay.
Oh, come on, this pops up now. The theater gives
What
us
pops
2.
up? Oh, the theater.
Yeah, which moves our moon. That's the last space we can move our moon.
And then I guess I'll go get the last.
Yes.
I didn't even grab the resources, so.
Oh, a 1 twig and 1
A
resin,
resin.
which, let's see how final scoring works. Hopefully we're playing this right. 'Cause,
I hope so.
I mean, that's cutting it close even if it is. Okay, let's see, events, seasons. When the sun and moon are the last unoccupied space in autumn, each character will have specific goals that must be accomplished in order to win. Use the seal tokens to mark which are accomplished during the game. Take notes of which goals must be achieved in a specific time. We're doing the first one, doesn't matter. You must also like total to win, either normal or hard, depending on which one. Okay, shared in your city, the scoring purposes. Okay, and then at the end of the game, you'll add up a score. Go check to see if you accomplished. If you're playing a campaign, record the winning. Yeah. Okay, so we got our 4 events, which is what we wanted. And we have to score 85 points. I don't know if we got it or not.
We got 75.
75?
Yeah.
I don't...
Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure we have 75. Oh, 75.
So
77. We have 77. We were like 3 short.
Full bonus points, token events. Okay, that's so. Which I guess we could have used these a little bit better, but let me see. Oh well, thing is, if we can get, I don't think there's a way to get 10 more points. 10, 12, that's 22, 32. Then our
We
purple
got
ones.
16 extra points.
Hmm?
We got 16 extra points with these.
Hold on. That's what I'm trying to say. So, this is worth 2 points, and then plus 2 points for each thing in your city. So that's worth 4 points. This is worth 6 points, plus it's worth 2 points for each thing in your city. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. So 8. Then you're right. Then 2. That's 10. Oh wait. for each traveler in your city. I'm sorry, the traveler. I know we have a traveler in our city. Where's the traveler at? Here. So that's
the greenhouse.
10, like you said. And then this is 1 for each of these in your city. Unfortunately, we only got the 1. And then what was the other one?
Oh, I missed that.
For every color that you have 3 of, at least 3. So we have 3 purples. We have 4 purples. We have 3, so that's... I gotta get a calculator out. Do you have your phone?
I do. Oh, do we get an extra 2 for each?
Yes.
I didn't do all 4 then.
Okay. So, okay, hold on. Let's just do the regular points. So we have 32, right? Up top?
32 up top.
Yep.
So we might have barely
1, 2,
won.
3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 19, 22, 25, 27. So 32 plus 27.
59.
It's pretty close. Okay. Then, starting with this 1 for each, it's plus 2 for each in the city. So 2, 4, 6, 8. So plus 8.
67.
Okay, this is plus 2 for each travel in our city. So plus 2.
69.
Okay, this is plus 2 for each that we have at least 3 in. So that's 3, 6, 9.
78.
And then this is plus 2 for every, did we get this one? Plus 1, so that's 79. And then 81.
Oh, so we barely made it.
No, we didn't. Plus 2.
Oh, it's supposed to be 85?
Yeah.
That was 80.
I
I think you're right, though. I think you're right.
85. Okay, hold on. Let's see something here. Because if we need 4 points.
These don't count towards anything, right?
No, that's why I'm like saying like, what can we do that might give us more points? The theater, but
I thought we can't buy anything else.
well, we could use this and then we can activate this. We could use both of these things. So we have 89.
Yeah, we didn't use those effectively.
No, so we have 81. I'm sorry, we need 4 points. What is 81? That'll give us...
Is there any priority
this will give
ones?
us 2. If we buy that, it'll give us 3 points. We could discard a card. Did you have any cards left in your hand?
No.
Wait a minute. If we take the sun back, it's my turn, right?
Yep.
And if you would have given me the berry, so we'll put a big old asterisk on winning here. If I put my guy here, it says we play a card, we draw a card, and then you may play 1 for -1 cost.
There you go.
So I'll draw a card. It's a pirate ship. Activate a location occupied by another player, not event.
So play your 3.
It's -1 point, so we don't want that. So I'd play my 2 berries -1, and then that says gain 1. So we would gain 1 research for each critter you have in your town, but that's like it activates. So we get 1,
We have
2, 3, 4, 5. So we get 5. And then that would give us an additional point. So if you wanted...
had 6,
Yep.
so we won by
87 points.
1.
Yeah. Let us know. I mean, like, so then we did use this card. So this would be discarded from the game. So we couldn't be, like, until we'd play again. So, and then this would be gone. So our score would be, what, 87? Mm-hmm. So our score would be, we'd circle the win. Then we write down 87.
Is that something you throw away?
And then, yes.
Okay, because I was going to say that's pen you're using.
Yeah, I mean, we got plenty of these. So
okay.
We forgot to give our we got to name our characters. City, like I always name my cities Dice City. It's just my tradition, so we'll call it Dice City. What's your rabbit's name?
Bugs.
Bugs the female rabbit, huh?
Mm-hmm. Baguette. No. See?
That Bugs works.
Bugs.
I said Jimmy Stewart, so we'll call her Turtle Stewart.
Stewart. I love it.
Okay, and then I'll figure that out later. So we are currently at 87 points. By the time we play through all 15 scenarios, we would add up our score, and if we got 1,000 points, we'd have bronze. 1,250, we'd have silver, and 1,500, we'd have gold. But if you want to count that as a win, huh? Okay. So what do you think about this?
It is fun, and it's a new twist to Everdell, which is enjoyable, and I do like playing cooperatively. I do enjoy cooperative games. Competitive games are fun as well, but cooperative games are a little more relaxing to me at times.
Yeah, and I stand by what I said at the opening, that this doesn't replace Everdell for me, which I knew it wouldn't. But I think when it's just you and me playing Everdell, the fact that it's a lot smaller, it's going to be a lot easier to clean up, easier to get out. I can see us trying to beat this.
Yeah.
And try to do super well.
So,
and I think we'll just get better at it as we play together more.
Definitely.
Because we both think differently, and I think we need to learn how we think. But yeah.
That could be a dangerous thing.
I'll put victory. So what do you think about the sun and moon mechanic? That's kind of the big new mechanic to Everdell.
I like it. I just don't like the skunks.
Yeah.
They're skunky.
Yeah, the reporters.
They stink.
Yeah. But I think the skunks add a challenge, though. You have to work around them.
You have to think through it.
Yeah. And they take away your ability.
I almost would rather them take one more ability away than movement, though.
You mean like placing your guys or whatnot?
Yeah, to be able to buy more, but then I guess you wouldn't get resources as frequently.
I think the idea is to really watch how you
use your turns.
Yes, use your turns effectively. And then also the events are all different. We have a stack of them that we'd shuffle and draw, so that's actually going to be different every time we play too. I'm trying to see, like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so ultimately there's going to be 3 in the events, 2 in the meadows, and 1 in the location, so that's going to be fun. But then there's 2 and 2 and 2 at some point, so yeah. I'm interested to play more scenarios. Like this one's just 50 and 55, so that must be a very hard score to get.
Yeah.
And then you have 80 and 80, so yeah, I thought the points were going to go up, but it looks like they don't actually go up as much as like...
You think they're going to?
Yeah, actually, they don't, that's the highest one is 95 and then 115, and that's chapter 2.
Okay.
And getting 5 events. That's going to be fun.
I mean, we got all the events.
We did. I'm just getting the points too, as I don't know if we had bad cards or if we were just not playing optimally. Optimally. But like, I really like this. Again, I don't think, even though we have the Everdell Collector's Edition, I don't think this is going to replace that. I think for us, this is just going to be what we break out, especially if we want to play Everdell, but we don't want to be competitive, and we just like.
I want to play some more of my expansions on.
Those
Everdell,
are on the docket.
though.
Those are on the docket. The problem is we just have a lot of board games to play through.
We do.
And I think I wanted to do different player accounts too, with some of the expansions. So.
With the Everdell.
Yeah, because now with 2 players, it's like, well, why won't we play this? But I don't know. Anyway, so I guess if you're a big Everdell fan and you have a person that you like to play Everdell with a lot, this is probably a good version. What do you think about using cards as resources? I think that's kind of a new mechanic.
I kind of like it, actually.
Yeah, because then sometimes it feels like you have a hand of cards you don't want to use.
Yeah.
And then like, boom.
Like you can get resources instead.
Yeah.
Where you can't do that on the other game. You can turn them in for victory points, but then you have to place a player down to actually get the victory points from the cards.
Yeah.
So it feels kind of like a wasted move.
A worker, yeah.
Even though you do get points, but it seems like it costs a lot for the reward. Risk versus reward, I guess. So.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, and again, like you could put an asterisk on if you want to decide if we won or lost, you let us know. That's I think technically I would say we lost that, but I mean we kind of cheesed it a little bit. But I mean we were so close, it was just gonna be frustrating. So and getting the right card, the messenger, is what let us win. And having the right river space that let us play a card with -1. So,
I mean, it's our first time playing, so
yeah, we'll give ourselves grace.
a little
It's
grace.
so nice of us to give ourselves
Give
grace.
ourselves grace, and we give grace to other people too. So
Yeah, but this will, like I said, this will definitely be coming out. I don't know. I don't think we'll film us playing the entire campaign, but I can say for us, if you like Everdell and you have that one person in your life that you play with, we would say get this. This will definitely scratch that itch. And again, getting that big box out as opposed to getting this much smaller, lighter.
and if you don't have a lot of room,
teeny bucks. It's
it fits everything in really good and fit in the closet really well.
See, doesn't he just look like Jimmy Stewart? Something about him. Turtle Stewart, I don't know. Anyway, okay. Well, guys, I think that's about wraps that one up today.
Yep.
Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, take the initiative and
Roll out.
look, it's a turtle rolling. Do 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 like Sonic. Do 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 do.
Is that gonna be your intro?
Do. Let's see. I gotta roll out.
This is totally gonna be the intro. Or a clip.
I don't know, something. Mary.
Here, my bunny can do it
Bugs.
too.
Bugs.
Flip.
Bugs.
Flip.
Bugs, buddy. Don't you recognize me, Bugs?
No.
Oh. Okay. Clarence.